Comes after Senate Republicans killed a War of Powers resolution just yesterday. It would have limited President Trump's ability to further strike Venezuela. Republican Senators Josh Hawley of Missouri and Todd Young of Indiana flipped their support on Wednesday after initially voting to advance it. CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns is live on Capitol Hill. Caitlin, do we know what led those two Republicans to change their vote?
Hey, Mugo, great to see you. Well, essentially, this was a successful pressure campaign from the White House to get those two Republicans to flip their vote. Mugo, this was really big news yesterday because remember last week we were talking about how big of a deal this was that 5 Republicans had crossed the aisle to support a resolution that would essentially limit the president's powers in Venezuela. And talking to Republicans after that vote last week, some of them, including Josh Hawley, had said that they were concerned about the president using military force in Venezuela, and if he were to do so, that he would need buy-in from Congress. So that was fueling their support of the resolution at that point. Fast forward to Friday night, the president started to call those Republican senators to urge them to reconsider. And so that seemed to have an effect on Josh Hawley and Todd Young, as you mentioned. And that vote, Mugo, wasn't even a vote on the War Powers resolution. That was a vote last night to essentially squash that resolution altogether, to kind of table it essentially. So it really is significant that the White House used this pressure campaign on these lawmakers, and it seemed to have worked, even though it came down to the wire. As you saw, Vice President Vance had to cast that tie-breaking vote.
Yeah. And Caitlin, what can you tell us about this upcoming meeting between senators and Venezuela's opposition leader?
Yeah, this will be certainly one to watch. As you mentioned, Machado is going to visit with the president at the White House already and then coming here to Capitol Hill. But it's significant because she has a lot of allies up here on Capitol Hill, even if the president himself has expressed some concern about her ability to lead the country. She does have a lot of people up here who are very much supportive of her. So this is essentially a meet and greet. This is the first time they will be seeing her, obviously, since everything happened, but this also comes against the backdrop of that vote that we saw last night, and lawmakers up here still have questions about what the future of Venezuela looks like, even if it doesn't, according to the administration, involve more ground troops. They want to know kind of what the plan is moving forward. So a significant event up here, and she will be very much welcomed by a bipartisan delegation.
Okay, Caitlin Huey-Burns, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate your time.